Yo guys, Junior, bonjour. Here to bring you another segment of Chekki-Rou! Number 5 or 6, can't remember. Yeah, and today guys we're doing High School of the Dead, aka it was made by Daisuke and Shojiro Sato. Shojiro Sato is actually known for making hentai, so it was made in 2010, and there is 12 episodes and one OVA, which is just packed full of fan service, packed full of that shit, packed full of it. It's just like, packed full of that shit. But yeah, it's a action and adventure. I wouldn't really say shonen, action and adventure series, but it's more so ecchi. It's very ecchi. Like, I would say the etchiness is more than the actual action and adventure, even though that's what progresses the plot. Because boobs won't progress a plot. I mean, this isn't My Balls, which is a very weird series. But yeah, when I first found out this series, it was when I just about joined the anime community. I'd been in the anime community for about a few months. It was back when the series first started, so back in July 2010. That's a long way back. Just a few months before that, everyone was like, there's gonna be tons of anime, and I was just like, what? And people in my school were like, oh, Chekki-Rou, Chekki-Rou. I was like, okay, cool, I'll Chekki-Rou, innit? I'll Chekki-Rou the series. And I watched it like the day before the second episode came out, and I was not disappointed. I was not disappointed at all. It was very, very, very cool to watch. I mean, the action was there, the etchiness was there, the animation was there, just everything was there. Apart from some other things which I'll talk about later. But yeah, first impressions of the show were actually very, very, very good. And it basically follows the story of a high school kid, and basically it's a zombie apocalypse, and they're trying to get away from the zombie apocalypse, as anyone would, because you don't want to be turned into a zombie, and you're just like, don't want to be doing that shit. So they're traveling to find safety, and it's like him, some other guy, who's like a nerdy character, and then like 4 other girls and one little girl, and it's very ecchi. I don't know how many times I'm going to say this, but it's very ecchi. And it's just basically their story of that, trying to find safety. When it gets into the characters, I mean, they're all, the guys are pretty bland. I couldn't really give a care for the guys. I mean, I was just like, nah, can't really give a fuck. Like, I give ratings. I don't even give ratings to the main character. The main character couldn't really give 2 shits about. There was the fat nerdy guy. At first he was entertainment, but I was just like, nah, after a bit. That girl's dad, I would say, is pretty cool. But the only reason why I wasn't really that interested in the guys, because it was an ecchi series, and the girls were like, I was just like, wow. But the thing about the girls is that they can be epic sometimes, you know, when they're killing zombies and shit like that, and the fan service. But there's a lolicon girl there, and it's just like an 8-year-old girl, and there's like all other girls, and their like tits are out, and she's like wearing like some skimpy thing, but she's 8 years old, so it's like, what are you trying to do to me? Like, putting lolicon, you're just attracting the lolicon fans. Bushido, I know you're a lolicon fan. Stop it. Stop trying to deny that you are. You are a lolicon fan. I don't care. Your latest weekly first. Bushido. I know. But yeah, girls, they go in for character design and shit like that. When it comes to character development, the girls, they get the fuck out of here. Like, they will be like, oh, I'm gonna get stronger, Then their feelings will just take over, and they will just turn to some weak girl, and it's really annoying. It's really, really, really annoying. Meaning that the guys have to always be the strong ones, and it doesn't mean that like the guys don't always have to be the strong ones. I remember in one of my discussions video, I put a description in the link below, probably, maybe, no, I put a link in the description below, maybe, and it's, we need more strong female anime characters, I think, like that, some shit like that. And it's just like, even when there is a strong independent female character, she is instantly made weak when it comes to her feelings. Like her feelings make her weak, and it happens with Psycho, which some girl, some sword, and she's pretty cool, but as soon as her feelings come into it, she turns some weak bitch, and you're like, for fuck's sake, and it's really annoying. And when it comes to the soundtrack is I did not understand it at all. Like the soundtrack, I didn't pay attention to it at all. It's not like with Samurai Champloo, it's so subliminal. You go back to Samurai Champloo and you're like, oh shit, this is really cool, this is really epic. My mum's cooking ribs. Yeah, when I went back to High School of the Dead one, I was like, I couldn't really give a care. I was just like, fuck man, I can't be bothered. The opening, good. Yeah, opening was fucking, I can't hit the notes. I can't hit high notes anymore. Fuck you, PB. Like, the soundtrack was just meh. I couldn't really give two shits about soundtrack, really. Couldn't really give two shits about it. But the opening went in. I think there was like 1 or 2 OSTs on that I actually liked, but it was just like they put that there to tell your mind something, not so much to tell your soul something, because there's a difference between something telling your soul to go, oh shit, I feel sad. It's like they put the songs there to tell your mind to go, right, they're playing this type of guitar, meaning it's a sad song. Feel sad, feel sad, feel sad. Just like, no, like, fuck off. Like, I couldn't really be bothered for that shit. And now when it comes down to plot, because it's 12 episodes, there's barely any. In the OVA, you can fuck off with the OVA and plot, because the plot is not there for the OVA. The plot, I mean, it's meh. It's meh. I mean, if you take it to be an entertainment series, it's good. It's good. You're not supposed to really take anything deep and meaningful from it, because if you do, then you know it's gonna be quite annoying, because you can't really take anything from it. Like, oh my gosh, I learned so much about life. Nah, it's entertainment. They're like, for the next 13 episodes, we're gonna make you happy, make you sad, make you laugh a little, and make you thirsty a little. No, a lot. And if you take that away from the series, that it's just entertainment, then the plot is not really there. I mean, the plot is generic and basic. It's not even like they go about it in different ways, because it's very realistic when it comes down to it. It's like, what would happen if there was to be a zombie apocalypse? And I like it for that. But it doesn't try to be too serious. I mean, there was serious scenes, and I did feel a sense of danger. However, when a girl's tits are placed in front of me, I was just like, yo, I can't take this fucking seriously. And for that, I give it a 24 out of 30 ratings, 24 out of 30. The seriousness wasn't really there. Even though it was entertainment, and I couldn't give it such a higher score than 24, because it would need seriousness for it to put it up there. Just because you need to feel the seriousness to it. Not so much sense of danger, but seriousness towards it. Plus the lolicon girl really fucking annoyed me. I don't really know, just too much. But yeah, this has been the Junior Fuhrer. Free my nigga bone play. Peace.